What up, everybody? Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I'm at my friend Dave's house right now, and I'm going to show you a 75-gallon saltwater mag flow tank. Alright, so 75-gallon saltwater tank. All this live rock in the back is all real except for the 3 pieces, or the 2 pieces on the wall. Otherwise everything is all real. Got stuff living in it. One second. So, do you want to point out like what these are? This is a
anemone coral.
It's actually
with
like
clownfish that live in it. Kind of like Nemo, but it's a different kind of coral than you see in the movie.
Yep, and that actually is
They actually get bigger, but right now it's they kind of just woke up.
But anyways, that thing's actually really green, like fluorescent green and brown. Camera's kind of bad, but otherwise, here's another thing down here.
This is a polyp. It's a pink polyp. It's a colony of them, so they keep multiplying. I gotta move it over. It's getting into this other colony of green polyps. And then you got the neon green polyps.
Yep, that's actually a really, really dark green. Almost looks like really clean grass.
Right.
Kind of hard to say.
That's what it is for.
Yeah, it's kind of hard because these lights up here, we only got one on, but the other one is really blue and it's hard to see, but it's really, really nice color.
They're T5 light bulbs.
T5, they're made to...
Trek light system, sun system Trek light.
Yeah.
You got the mag flow in the back where the water flows in through the 3 slots. As you can see, one of them's kind of clogged right now, but it's not. It's cleaning itself. It's got piping back there where it feeds the water from the return pipe back into the sump tank, which is below, where it goes into the protein skimmer. This acts like the ocean. It makes bubbles like the ocean. So like you see the foam on the ocean, that's the fish poop. And it's really easy to clean and keep up maintenance. It's a sump tank where it's got 3 separate tanks. The protein skimmer's first tank. Second tank is where it gets some filtration, and it's got some green microalgae in the very back there to help filter the water, along with the starfish. And on the third tank is a return, where it returns back the water into the main tank. This is a phosphate reactor which helps filter the tank water. And there's a chiller down there, so when the aqua controller turns on when it gets too hot. So you'll turn on those fans and cool off the tank, controlled by the aqua controller Apex.
Alright, back to a couple more of these things. So we were past the green one and onto this white one here.
Right, this is another polyp coral. It's a little bit different. It doesn't spread like on rock like these other ones. This one gets bigger. It just grows and grows and gets bigger. And you can actually cut these off and make more colonies.
Alright.
This is another blue colony polyp. This is a whole colony here. I bought it like that. And they're just continuing to grow.
Alright. I'll show you a couple more things here. These are some anemones. Dave's
As you can see, the fish is living in the anemone. Yeah. It's an African clown.
You look in the back.
She's hiding right now because she's scared.
Yeah, Dave's going to get ready on the computer here to show you something else cool, and I'm going to show you a little bit more of the tank. So you go do that, and you can hear the kids in the background probably too. They're having a blast. So there's some fans up here. Yeah. More fans.
Again. Inside voice.
So anyways, so there's that. And now we have a new thing. What's this called, Dave?
This is the Aqua Controller Apex. It's the latest controller equipment that controls the lights, the fans, whatever I want pH balance, salinity, everything, return water, you know, you can do everything with this thing.
Now, all you have to do...
It's actually hooked up through my computer, through the router, and it's got its own network. And basically, you can turn things on and off. You can set them to auto, and it'll automatically do everything for you. It'll send you an email if anything's wrong. I can log into my aquarium from the other side of the world, from any computer as well. So if I'm traveling, I can look at the status of my aquarium at all times. So you can always keep track of what's going on. It's got graphs that tells you what your pH balance, the energy, the amps you're using. Right now it's got to load up. Pulls up the latest graphs, like this is the temperature, how it goes up and down. And the heater and all that is controlled by this. It controls when it's too hot or too cold, and it will correct itself. This is the pH balance. It controls, you know, what the pH is as well. This I don't use. I don't need it. This is the amps and controls all the amps.
But what was that other thing up there?
This is for ozone layer.
Okay.
So, but I'm not using an ozone in it. As you go up here, you can go to configurations and outlets. And you can set up basically all the outlets. I can control about 3 to 4 different fish tanks with this computer.
Alright, that's sweet. Alright, Dave, we got to be moving on here because this says YouTube and they won't allow me a million minutes. So, next thing we're going to go to is the RO. So, if you want to hold this for me and...
Yep.
So, pointed at me. So, we're going to show you the RO. That's reverse osmosis water. It's a filtration system. Lots of waters are purified and you actually drink them that way. So yeah, he'll show you it. You just want to show him it and talk.
This is a saltwater tank.
Hold this really quickly.
This is the saltwater reserve tank, so when you need to put new saltwater in, it comes from here. This is a freshwater reserve tank, and every so often you got to put more water in the main tank. This is the RO filtration system. It's kind of ghetto right now, but it's gonna be better. You know, and you got all kinds of stuff with it. You got everything. It's just crazy. Craziness.
You're right. You're right. Guys, and last but not least today, show you his seahorse tank.
He's right back there right now.
Seahorse back there. All the way in the back, if you look, there's one right there. He has 2. You can find that little guy on the ground, the goby. He's not out.
Right, he's just swimming away.
You got a really...
algae in there. The seahorse likes to live in there.
Where's the other one, I wonder?
Wrapped around, probably in the seaweed. Right there in the middle.
Oh yeah, if you look right...
He's hiding.
There's him, right in the middle. You can see the back of him. Oh, there's that goby. It came out. This thing's really sweet looking.
The goby cleans the sand. So if you ever have a saltwater aquarium and you have sand, you have to have that type of goby. This tank runs slowly off of a phosphate reactor. As you can see, it filters the water, along with the microalgae. It's that oceanic biocube.
They all left now. Alright guys, well, hope you had fun and sorry if I bored you. You guys have a good one.